Well, good morning, everybody. Good to be with you. And hopefully, you had a great day yesterday. Uh, I'm going to just give a warning right now that I just got done sneezing a minute or two ago, so they could come back. So I might have a bad case of the sneezes mid power up, but we'll see. Right now, I feel good. So we'll see how that plays out. But hopefully, I had a great day yesterday. Labor Day, day off for many of you. Time to spend with some family, Lord willing. And maybe if you're in Michigan, maybe you walked the bridge. I don't know. But hopefully, you had a wonderful day yesterday. Today, for many in the state of Michigan, today is the first day of school. And hopefully, young people, you have a great first day. I'm praying for you all that begin school today. And then those of you who are back at it, you had a long weekend. Now it's right back at it. I'll be praying that you have a great day today. For my kids, they start school today. So we'll see how all that goes. Pray for patience for Ingrid as she homeschools them. But, anyways, she'll do a great job, I am sure. Pray for all of our young people as they go back to school that they would be just the testimony of Jesus to their classmates and to their teachers. All right, here we go. We're going to continue in Psalm 139. Psalm 139. And we've got just a couple of verses I want us to look at as we began this psalm yesterday. We were reminded greatly here by the psalmist of the omniscience of our God, in that he knows everything. He knows all there is to know about us. He knows what we're thinking, where we're going, what we're doing, everything. Today, I want us to look, Psalm 139, I want us to look down at, excuse me, verse number 7. And we get another glimpse into one of God's attributes. Look at verse number 7. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I can take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yea, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day, and the darkness and the light are both alike to thee. Now, here's the attribute as we look at just these couple of verses here. We see God's omnipresence, the fact that there is nowhere that you can go that God already is not, or where God already is. He's there, and in the what we would consider maybe places far from home, God's there. Let me tell you this. Those of you maybe who have traveled, maybe you've gone off to college, maybe you've joined the military and you've been to other countries. Guess what? Before you were there, God was there. And while you were there, God was there. And there's nowhere you can go where he's not. And what an encouragement that is. I look at this, if you send up into heaven, he's there. The wings of the morning, and then if you ascend down to hell, he is there. In the morning parts, you go as far as you can go. He's there, and you cannot hide from the Lord. You think of an individual in the Bible that tried to hide from God. I think of Jonah. He tried to hide from God, yet God was there. God knew where he was, and what an awesome word of encouragement to know that we are not alone. To know that God is there in the midst of even our most difficult times and our most difficult days, our Lord is there. I like what it says here, verse number 10. Even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. In the places of that we are not sure, or in the places that we are most uncomfortable, it's great. It's great. It's comforting, and it's great to know that God's there, but to know in verse number 10 that he shall lead me. And it says, thy hand shall lead me. It's kind of like sometimes when we're going for a walk as a family, my kids will hold my hand and I'll kind of lead them. And when a car comes, I'll kind of lead them off to the side of the road. And maybe when we get to a big puddle, I'll kind of lead them around the puddle for a couple of reasons. First of all, we know that a kid, they're just going to jump into that puddle. So I lead them away to steer them around that puddle and to steer them to safety and to keep them safe. And that's what God does for us. He's not just there walking with us, he's leading us. He's leading us. Here's another thought. We've all seen it. Maybe a young person that is not willing to be led. We've seen that, correct? Where it is the young person, it's typically a young person, and the mom and dad is holding his hand and really dragging the kid, the young person, kicking and screaming. We've seen that. How is it that God leads you? Does he lead you kicking and screaming? Or does he lead you and you're willing to follow? Hopefully you're willing to follow. And then I like this as well. It says, and there shall thy hand lead me, verse number 10, and thy right hand shall hold me. You know, for my kids, sometimes it's not just the leading that they need, but it's the surety of holding my hand. It's the surety of having dad there. A while ago, I don't remember exactly where we were, but I was trying to, maybe I shouldn't say this, but the kids had thrown a Frisbee up on the roof. And I hoisted Benjamin up and I said, Benjamin, go get it. And so Benjamin carefully walked over there. A good experience for him. He might be a roofer someday. And it started young. And he walked over, grabbed the Frisbee, threw it off, walked over back to where I was. And I said, Benjamin, hey, jump to me. And I said, I'll catch you, man. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. And he nervously like, oh, I don't know, Dad. I don't know if we can do it, Dad. I don't know. And I said, no, I got you. I got you. And you know what? He wouldn't jump. And I don't blame him, but I just wanted to see if maybe he would trust me and jump to me. But you know, he didn't. And so I climbed up the ladder kind of and helped him get down and so on. However, later on, a week or so later, he was on top of something. I think it was a rock, or no, it was the playground area, I believe. And I said, hey, Benjamin, come on, jump to me. And he did. And he had confidence that I was going to hold him, that I was going to catch him. And he knew that Dad wasn't going to let anything bad happen to him. That's kind of what's being spoken of here of our Heavenly Father, of God the Father. Man, he leads us. Are we willing to follow? First of all, verse number 10, and then he holds us. He's that safety net, if you will. He's that blanket of security. He's there to protect us. And man, he holds us and holds on to us tight. And then we finish out here, verse 11. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light unto me. With God, it says, yea, the darkness hideth not from me, but the night shineth as the day, and the darkness, the light are both alike to thee. Let me tell you something. There's nothing that scares our God. We read this, with God, all things are possible. And you think about our life. In our darkest times, we still have the light of the gospel. We still have that relationship with Jesus Christ. We have, in the darkest of times, remember, we've got the God who will lead us through those times and will hold us as well. And what a great encouragement it is to know the omnipresence of God. There's nowhere we will go that God won't be. He's already there. And as we look at the previous verses, there's nothing that God does not know. We cannot hide anything. And what an encouragement to continue on for the Lord, to continue to want to serve the Lord. Let me tell you something. I know probably many of our young people are probably already started school this morning, but hey, just trust God today. When you go to class, maybe that first class of the day, hey, just know, hey, God's there. God knows. Trust Him. You go to those times. Maybe you're meeting new teachers, learning new teachers' expectations. You're meeting new friends and all that kind of stuff. Hey, just trust God. Don't be afraid. Just keep on keeping on for the Lord. And for our adults today, hey, we get into situations sometimes where we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. We don't know what's going on. Just know God's there. Trust Him. Allow Him to lead you through those times and those days. And then just know that, hey, when it gets a little rough, He's there to hold you as well and help you through. All right. I'm going to leave you with just those couple thoughts. I may have rambled just a little bit there, and I apologize for that. But man, what a powerful truth, knowing that God is there, that God is here. And it's so awesome to think about. And what a God we serve. What a God we serve. All right, let me give a few shout outs here. I know we've got several watching, and thank you so much for watching on Facebook and then YouTube as well. And then those of you watching later in the day, thank you so much for being a part of that. And be sure to like and share the video. Comment if you're watching now. I encourage you to comment. Love to go back and forth with you a little bit if I can, and greet you. And then also, those who are watching later in the day, love reading your comments, and it's encouraging to know that who's watching and who's commenting. Like and share if you have opportunity. On YouTube, good morning, Jake. And thank you so much for watching. And I don't know if you're traveling, getting ready to travel, but have a good day today. Ingrid, good morning to you and the kids. Thank you all so much for watching. Look forward to school starting very soon here. Cliff and Karen, good morning on this chilly day. It was 40 some at my house when I checked in the first time. So that means it's probably colder at your house. Hopefully you're not freezing this morning. Good morning, Barnett's. Good morning, Lee. Once again, I echo that sentiment there. So glad that God's leading us and He's our protector. Echo that. I know the Barnett kids, I know they're probably at school already. I'll be praying for them to have a good day today. And then Charlie, thank you for being on. Brian and Cindy, have a blessed day today, and have a wonderful day. David, good morning to you. You have a wonderful day as well. All right. Look forward to hearing from those you're watching later in the day as well. Be sure to like, share, comment, all that good stuff there. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget services tomorrow. And I would encourage you to be in prayer. We've got missions conference coming up this coming Sunday, and looking forward to God just doing a great work in the hearts of His people, and look forward to God challenging us in the area of missions. All right, Lord bless you all. Have a wonderful day.